The next question, moving on to the next question. Question number 62, 2 marks in the master question paper. There is no single phase half controlled bridge converter. Okay. Question is as follows. Question number 62 in master question paper. It's given single phase, writing the question is given half controlled bridge converter supplies an inductive load with ripple free load current triggering angle converter given as 60 degrees. Okay. So we are required to find ratio of RMS value of the fundamental component, of the input current to the RMS value of the total input current. Numerical answer type question of 2 marks. Single phase half controlled rectifier, half controlled converter. Let's draw it. Something like this. This will be here. This will be here. Okay, so there are 2 thyristors and 2 diodes. So T1, T2 and D1, D2. This is the load. Okay, inductive load, ripple free, highly inductive. So constant say current. IL. So let's draw the current waveform for the source side. Okay. Say IS is constant. Now what will happen? This load current will be supplied by the source only after the thyristors are triggered, the positive half cycle, negative half cycle. So let's draw the source current waveform. It will be something like this. Load current waveform is this, simply IL. Source current waveform will be on what? Let's side by side. It will be like this. This is theta omega t, this is theta c. IL, this is IS, this will be IL, this will be 0 degree, this will be 60 degree, 180 degree, 40 degree, 360 degree. And it repeats. During 0 to 360 degree, this will free wheel across this loop, so that there will be no current drawn from the source. Okay, and when the thyristor is triggered, then this source will deliver current to the load, and the source current will be equal to load current for 60 degree to 180 degree. Similarly, after interval 180 to 240 degree, the current will free wheel, load current will free wheel, and after this T2 is triggered, then it will conduct through this like this. Okay, so the load current will be opposite. The source current will be opposite of the load current minus IL. This IL is constant. Okay, so the RMS value of the fundamental component of the input current, RMS value of the total input current. Okay, total input current RMS values will be what? IS RMS will be simply from the integration, from the definition of RMS value, we can write IL square d theta. Okay, and as this symmetric, we can write 0 to 2 pi IS square 0 to 2 pi square root. This is symmetric, so what we can write? This conducts what? 60 to 180. This is 2/3 of the entire waveform, entire cycle. 2/3 and 2/3 here. So this will be what? We can write as square root 2 by 3 times IL, and IS 1 RMS fundamental component RMS value we can write as what? To calculate it, you can write it as what? 1 by 2 pi we have to calculate by Fourier series. Actually, Fourier series fundamental component RMS will come later. Fundamental maximum we can find out maximum values. Maximum values will be what? IS1m will be given by 2 by 2 pi 2 by 2 pi this we can write, this we can correlate with this kind of waveform, sine waveform shifted by 30 degrees, because it will be symmetry with respect to 30 degrees. See, 210 this is 30, so it will be symmetry with respect to 30 degrees. So we can calculate in that way, that fashion. Like we can write IL sin theta minus 30 degrees. Fundamental component. So there is no n theta, there is no theta, and is this symmetric by 30 degrees? By shifting 30 degrees, about 30 degrees is symmetry, you can see. So we have also shifted sine of angle by 30 degrees. So we can integrate it from what? 0 to pi, but actually the basic value will be what? From 60 to 180. That is 60 to 180 means pi by 3 to pi, and it will be similar in the second negative half cycle also, right? So we can write it 2 into multiply 2. So to integrate this, it will be cos 1 pi will get cancelled, so 2 by pi IL, okay, minus cos theta minus 30 degrees, and it will be pi by 3 to pi. So putting pi by 3, you will get, first putting pi, apart from pi by 3 is minus sign, you will absorb that. Pi by 3 means 60 degrees, 60 degrees means 30 degrees means cos 30 is root 3 by 2, and putting pi you will get 150 degrees, cos 150 degrees minus cos 30 degrees, so it's 2 cos 30 degrees. So 2 cos 30 is what? Root 3, so 2 root 3 IL by pi. This is the maximum value we need. So what will be the RMS value? S1 RMS will be root 1 by root 2 times of this. So 2 by root 2 gives root 2. So root 2 into root 3 gives root 6. So it will be root 6 by pi into IL. Now if you take the ratio of IS RMS and IS1 RMS, IS1 RMS and IS RMS, IS1 RMS by IS RMS, you will get what? Root 6 by pi IL upon root of 2 by 3 IL. Okay, so simplifying this, 3 will go up, so this will be basically 3 by pi. And if you simplify it, you find the value, it comes as 0.955. So it is adds up to 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places it's 0.955. The derivation I have shown and the operational circuit as well. So I hope it's very clear and easy to understand. I have shown the derivation also for easier understanding. This shifting property is critical here, and it comes handy here. The shifting property to find the fundamental component, maximum value, and from that the RMS value. You have to shift the sine waveform by 30 degrees. It is symmetrical about 30 degrees. By shifting the sine waveform 30 degrees, as you can see. So here, in this way we have found. So the answer we have found here is by this approach 0.955. Okay, 3 by pi. So that's the detailed solution explanation. I hope it's clear. If you have any doubts, you must be comments. Please check the solution and the steps once. I hope it will be clear. Moving on to the next question.